Black Love Poetry Series, your spoken word network. Find us on Facebook, Twitter, IG, and YouTube, where Black love is all love. Broadcasting live on blogtalkradio.com. What is this? It's the Akil Ali Show with April J. You're now listening to the Black Love Poetry Series Network, your source for spoken word. You heard.
It sounds like we done drug the cassette player out the garage or something, but I don't know what the hell that was.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong. That is Hoppy, that beautiful voice and some Black Love. What you talking about, man? I love that song. That's what I'm talking about.
It looked like you got to tighten up the tape. But hey, listen, my name is Akil Ali. And what is this? This is the Akil Ali Show with April J. Broadcasting live from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. She's in Greenville, South Carolina. And of course, the beautiful spoken word alien, our feature of the evening, straight out of Chirac. So hey, we are in the building. You know what I'm saying? So hey, man, it's a beautiful situation. We got a lovely guest who's a phenomenal artist. a great individual, a teacher, a motivator, you name it, man. She is in the building ready to share her life work and her spoken word right here on the Akil Ali Show with April J. So, hey, shout out to everybody on the team. I'd like to thank, first of all, always and forever, my partner in Miss April J. Thank you for holding it down during my vacation. Hopefully she appreciates your boy a little more. Because I know I appreciate you holding it down. Because if it wasn't for you, I'd be stuck in the office, girl.
Yes, so you would be. Yes, you would be. I'm still cracking the whip, though. I still got you working while on vacay. But enjoy, especially the beach for me. Enjoy.
They got some things called a mermaid fly. And those suckers bite. These are flies that bite. So they ran me off the beach. Yes. They're called mermaid flies. This is new to me, too. And my people's been down here for 8 years. And I've never experienced this till yesterday. These flies came out of nowhere and just bite my ass up. So, meet me at the hot tub. Anyway, it is what it is.
Bug spray. Unless it's a whole new type of.
They was biting me like that was seasoning.
Like it was seasoned, well seasoned.
And biting me through my shirt, yo. Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. Okay, yeah, stay home. Stay home. Go on inside. Go on inside. Man, they call mermaid fly.
Mermaid fly. That's what they call it. Anyway, I'm here with these beautiful melanated sisters right here. Shout out to them for being as natural as they always want to be. So, April, if you could, let's get this thing here started because I'm popping off with no script. Let's get her bio read. Let's get this thing started.
I got you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We are bringing to the mic spoken word artist Alien, an award-winning writer, poet, spoken word artist, is a native of the South Side of Chicago. She utilizes her versatile, soulless craft with the intent to inspire, motivate, uplift, and enlighten. Her voice is for the people, and her actions align as well, as she continually invests her ongoing efforts to impact the world as a fluent activist, a hands-on mentor, a dedicated life coach, and a motivational speaker. She has volunteered for several worthy causes as well, including but not limited to substance abuse rehabilitation centers, partnered with Safe and Sound non-for-profit organization for their annual toy drive for family rescue via domestic violence shelters, and partner with the international organization Poet for their stand-up benefit concert, raising funds for the relief of cancer survivors. She is well known for hosting Well Spoken Live, a Chicago platform that was awarded the Best Open Mic of the Year in 2018 by the National Spoken Word Awards organization. Her craft has afforded her the opportunity to be featured at numerous events. Yet, even in the midst of all of Alien's accomplishments thus far and those to come, she remains humble, gracious, eager to serve in every capacity of her gift and talents, and grateful to touch the souls and lives of so many. Her tag phrase, and rightfully so, is be extraterrestrial in your own domain. Black Love Poetry Series Network, welcome to the family. Spoken word artist, Alien.
Hello, thank you. Thank you for having me. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Here. Wow, the way you read that bio, it made me sound like somebody.
Stop it, woman. You know you are somebody. That's just the words. That's just the words. You bring every word to life. So I can only make it do what it do from what I read. Just beautiful. Beautiful.
I'm grateful. I'm humble. I'm honored to be able to. It's amazing how spoken word opens the door to be able to not just be able to showcase your craft, but to actually like actualize your purpose. Like you become more in tune with what it is that you're destined to do and how you're supposed to impact the world. And so I'm grateful that my craft has opened so many doors for me to become in alignment of what my purpose is in order to impact the world. I'm grateful for that.
Want to sanitize your business or home? Enjoy some peace of mind knowing you did everything you could do to protect your family and your customers and their families. Cleaning only removes some of the harmful germs. Sanitizing kills that germ. Go the obvious mile. Protect your family today. Call 267-291-4489 or visit them on www.badcleaningservices.com, serving Pennsylvania, New Jersey, and Delaware.
We have implemented a new program at Black Love Poetry Series Network, Independent Artist Campaign for Music and Poetry. You will receive random audio-only placement of your artistry in our musical rotation, commercials, and promotional materials at an introductory price of $49 for your first month subscription, regularly priced at $99. We have 8 exciting shows that's eager to provide exposure of your artistry, depending on your content, 7 days a week. Email your musical or poetic submissions to be selected to showcase on qualifying Black Love Poetry Series shows. We're broadcasting live on blogtalkradio.com, distributed on www.blacklovepoetryseries.com to 35,000 listeners and watchers. Spotify, iHeartRadio, blogtalkradio.com. Access to over 270 million listeners. Roku TV channel. Access to over 55 millions of watchers. And of course, all Black Love Poetry Series Facebook pages for placement, 30,000 members strong. All submissions must be in MP3 format to blacklovepoetryseries@gmail.com. Take advantage of this outstanding offer today.
Broadcasting live on blogtalkradio.com. What is this? Black Love Poetry Series, your spoken word network. Find us on Facebook, Twitter, IG, and YouTube. Where Black love is all love.
The one thing I noticed about you, because I've been a fan of yours for a long time. I think we've been Facebook friends for at least 2 to 3 years.
Yeah.
It's your transparency, in your poetry. There's always push my pen, if you will, be more transparent. To be able to help people, like, you're not the only person that's going through this stuff. And the way you address it in your pieces gave me, a long time ago, what I needed, the little push that I needed to be more transparent. Because at first, I was just trying to be snazzy or romantic with it. But
trying to get that lady he saw in the corner. That's what that was. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say that out loud? My bad. My fault.
But, after listening to poets like yourself and others, it's given me more of confidence to be more transparent and make me a better poet, So, if you ever check your messenger, you'll see what I've been sitting. I'm like, hey.
If I could only be a fly on your messenger wall.
You know what I mean? Because any poet, you know what I mean? I've seen them what we got going on. So, the only reason why something came through is her manager gave her the video. See, I been giving her damn video. But she ain't never opened that messenger up.
I'm sorry. I'm going to take this time to explain, since while we're on the air with so many people that probably don't know me but will follow me, and those that are currently following me. I am an introverted soul. I am a spiritualist. I do a lot of phone consultation. I spend a lot of time mentoring, life coaching. I spend a lot of time in prayer. I spend a lot of time regenerating my strength. And so oftentimes, I'm not always opening my messenger. I'm not always exposing myself to devices. I'm not always, I apologize for it, but I have to do what's necessary for me to keep my energy up so I can do all of the things that I do behind the scenes, like mentoring and life coaching, and it's a lot. So I try to keep my antennas clear, so to say, in so many words. And so I'm sorry, I'm delayed, but I'm never ignoring. If I have not opened up your messages, if I've not responded, please forgive me. I'm sorry on air. I'm sorry.
No, and I'm fully the same way. That's why I can't say anything, because it's Tariq Hill. Nope, I'm the same way. You do so much in the public eye. You're out there. You're giving your all, and your cup is just emptying for everything that you're doing. And I used to call myself shy, and it's not being shy, because I can be part of the biggest crowd, but it's being introverted, like you said, and you need that time to replenish. Yeah. Rejuvenate, recharge, where you almost got to become a recluse for just a little while, and then reemerge, that beautiful butterfly that you already are. And it takes that sometimes.
I want to personally apologize to my manager if she's listening in right now, because she definitely contacted me earlier. I didn't even take her call, so I just want to let you guys know. You know what I'm saying, though? Like,
I'm not part of that.
She knows.
I thought she was the plug, right?
She is the plug, okay?
Okay, yeah.
She's the plug. She knows how to contact me, though. If I don't answer, she knows to shoot the text, and she knows that I've seen it. She knows that it's never a matter of me purposely not taking a call. It's always a matter of reason for me not taking the call or not responding soon. But I was on time. I showed up on time, like per requested, so I got the messages.
Yeah, shout out to your wonderful manager, Tanisha.
Yes.
See. She's very thorough. I tell artists all the time, your manager can make or break you.
True.
Mm-hmm. And you got somebody that's on top of the things and really cares about giving you all the information, making sure she's dotting all the I's, crossing all the T's. So shouts out to her, because I deal with a lot of different so-called managers. And some of them need their ass beat. But that's a whole nother story. Anyway, you got a good one. All right. So, listen, I don't know about you, April, but I need to hear a piece from this young lady.
Oh, Lord.
I need a couple pieces. What you talking about? I'm ready.
You're going to see why I said, yeah, let's put this system ASAP.
That's the beauty of the platform. We are able to bring on poets that nobody else may have heard within our community. So we're reaching out and really bringing them on. And like you say, we like to bubble wrap the legends while they're still here. So yeah.
She a young buck. She ain't no old head.
You ain't got to be an old head you ain't got to be an old head to be a legend. Come on now. I mean, hell, they call divas nowadays at 10 years old. So look,
Yeah,
If she
yeah,
a legend in
yeah,
her own right for that poetry, for what she's about to spit, then yes, she's a legend. I'm ready.
Oh, whenever.
the mic is
Yes,
yours.
he ain't say nothing yet. The mic is yours.
Being a single Black mother is synonymous to your entire existence becoming a lifelong apology letter to your children from their father, who never signs his name after sincerely. He just overlooks your wording, attempting to make sure that you dot every I and cross every T, because editing is his best effort to play daddy. Like, he chooses to erase his responsibility and replace it with your overcompensating for his absence, where periods were never placed, causing run-on sentences into explanations about how things ended between you and him does not excuse him from becoming exclamation points for his children. Like, granting them feelings of security and affirming them in their times of need isn't a matter that should only be addressed by their mother. Being a Black woman is hard. Being a Black woman to children who are broken by their father's denial becomes a life sentence in bondage for a crime that you did not do. But his lack of guilt becomes your judgment. And the verdict is that you will serve time observing how his injustices cause suffering for your children in places where you can never bail them out, in places where you are on trial, in places where apology just sound like excuses for you not choosing a better route to produce a better outcome. Because although their father is the one that's on the run, you are apprehended by your commitment to serve time and ensuring that they know it's not their fault. In fact, being a single Black mother feels something like tripping over your words to grant your children peace while waging war within yourself for not being able to be every single solitary thing that they need. When your son hits puberty, and long, awkward pauses fill spaces where conversations you can't hold slips away from experiences you've never had. Pauses on moments where he can't call his father or call you dad because you're his mom, and his daughter can't decipher between being used or loved because the first man that should have been her example has been reduced to a ghost that only haunts her intelligence and emotions. So you find yourself playing tug of war constantly between protecting your children and wanting to not shelter them from experiences that will trigger lessons to prevent them from repeating the same mistakes that have brought you all into this predicament. Being a single Black mother is the weight of an apology that your babies may never receive. It is the grieving of a love that they will never know. It is the lack of knowledge for questions that burn through their soul about why their father didn't stay to educate them on things their mother never could. It is staring into their little faces and seeing God and the devil play Russian roulette with their DNA. It is mentioning brief memories, recalling times where they were hoped for, trying not to articulate how prayer didn't make their father stay. And staying was an attack that their mother couldn't neglect, but their father's negligence produces her best and then some, because being a single Black mother means never taking breaks unless the breaks are to destroy generational curses and destroying toxic traits, making amends where self-esteem is torn and folding rough edges into new hymns and blending tears into embraces and taking the bitter and the sour to combine it with the sweet, trying to make a recipe without all of the ingredients, but knowing that you have no excuse because your children need soul food and you are the table, the plate, the spoon, and the fork may be messy, but being a single Black mother means forever adjusting, so you do way more than just enough for them to never miss something or someone that didn't care enough to be present. Being a single Black mother means being the gift when their father granted himself a permission slip to excuse their birthdays as insignificant. Being a single Black mother means standing proxy for boxes that will never be checked and information that can't be provided on documents that their father are blind to, and receiving diagnoses that he never made the time to offer his assistance in healing. So you end up becoming the balm, the ointment, the sleepless nights and the appointments, the decisions and the answers, hoping that you never leave a stone unturned and no questions without marks of your presence, no indications that are any less of a blessing just because you are a single Black mother. That's the piece.
Okay. Yeah, that's how you gonna start off like that? Okay. Damn. Yeah, you're right. I see why.
Yeah.
I see why. I mean, that was powerful. That, I mean, as a mother, just sitting here thinking what I got to do for my son, my other son, I had to fight it hard, but I had to realize he needed to be with his father. He needed to go stay with him because I told him, and that's one thing I had to tell him. Like, there's only so much I can do for you. I would be lying and I would be selfish to sit here and say there's only so much that I can teach you, that I can do everything for you. I was lucky enough to at least to have my youngest son be able to go to his father and have his father say, okay, I'm ready to take him. You've had him for 9, 10 years. It's my turn. But that older one wants no parts. It's just, he's just a government signed check. That's all he is. No time, no effort, no gifts, no just because, no phone calls. And he is 2.5 hours away, not in another country. And it's so hard to know now that at 15 he's in that place where he needs that male role model in front of him. On a constant and consistent basis, but I'm scared to have a mentor or someone, just anyone, because you don't know what those people are going to do to him.
Yeah.
So, I can appreciate having Akil and Whispers and Bo on the network. My son can actually sit and talk with them, and I feel safe that he can talk with those three, at least.
Take a village. It take a village. But what brothers got to understand is, you know you crazy and your seed crazy. The only person that can get that together is young black ass. So go on ahead. Come on. That's real. I know my kid. My kid like, yo, she a little hustler. She a little this, she a little that. I said, yeah, she get it from daddy. She can be manipulative. She can. But she a hustler. All day long. And her mother just sent my youngest to me, and because she's been living out here in Myrtle Beach, like on vacation. And yeah, you mess up one more time, you can be with me for the rest of the duration of your teenage years, youngin'. So it's hard out in Chester. This ain't Myrtle Beach. It's a far cry. So shout out to her to understand I can be used as a threat. But I love having her around. It was great. I miss waking up to my kids every day. So
you were fortunate to be one of those fathers who were around their seeds. Some for whatever reasons, and I can't knock them all because not every man may be fortunate enough to have that opportunity to be around them if there's something keeping them apart that's not of his circumstances. Right. It may be far in between, but it's possible. So, but I commend those who are there and who do help. And like you said, it takes a village. But that piece alone, Alien, not just the words, but the power that just drip and exude from that entire piece is ridiculous. Ridiculous.
You see, we talking about all our personal endeavors and things of that nature. That's what it does when your spoken word can touch your soul.
Yeah.
So here's my first question: what planet are you from, Alien? We talking Venus? We talking Mars, Mercury? Yeah, I think it's Mercury.
Well, can I give a little insights to that piece before I answer your question, if that's okay?
Sure. Yes, ma'am.
So, being a single Black mother, it's my story. It's not just my story, but it's my story. I heard you and April J talking about like circumstances where co-parenting is prominent. I didn't have the option for co-parenting. Their father kind of made it optional for him to be present and to be a parent. And so, for those who don't know, my son is a cancer survivor, and
congratulations.
Thank you. We've been through quite a bit, and but I can never make excuse in terms of what their father hasn't done. But I also realize my limitations. Like it's necessary for me to realize my limitations in raising both my son and my daughter. Like it does take a village, like Akil said. Like it was necessary for me to find a mentor for my son. It was necessary for me to seek therapy for myself and for my children in order for them to be able to discuss voids in their lives that they may not even realize yet that they have emotionally, due to the fact that they were lacking a father. And so being a single Black mother is it's my story, and I'm grateful for it made us closer. They do not have as much respect for their father because he's been granted chance and opportunity time and time again to be present. But he wasn't present like he should. He didn't utilize these options. They don't hate him. They just don't view him as a strong figure. I never contributed towards them not viewing him like that. He kind of just played things out, and they developed their own thoughts of him. And so, but what planet am I from? I am from planet Earth.
I love how she just segued right in that. But what planet am I from? You're going to lay on that deepness and then go out to the solar system. All right, then. What planet are you from?
I'm from planet Earth.
See,
I swore you was going to say Venus.
I'm trying to figure out which Earth. Is it Earth 1, Earth 2? Is it the main Earth? Because I mean, is it a parallel Earth?
I'm from planet Earth. The name itself, I was sharing with Akil Ali. I've been writing for 28 years. I've been writing for 28 years. Pursuing my craft professionally as a spoken word artist, it's only been like 6 years, maybe a little bit over 6 years. And because of my circumstances, my son being a cancer survivor, and oh Lord, us going through as much as we have and we've done, I wasn't able to work a full-time job or regular job due to his medical care. I'm his home medical care provider. My hands are full. I balance a lot. So I spent time in prayer about how to pursue my art in order to get some income. And so I spent at least 2 years in prayer asking God to make things stable, because at one point, hospital visits would stay into hospital stays, emergency room visits would stay into hospital stays. And so I prayed for God to cause things to be a bit more stable and to open doors for me to be able to go back to school, pursue my craft. And one night when I was praying, because I had started the process of going to open mics and branding, trying to brand. I didn't know I couldn't brand until I had a name yet, though. My name back then was just Deidre. So one night when I was praying, I was talking to God about affiliation, association, and how to protect the call that he has on my life. He spoke the name Alien. And I was like, alien? And he said alien. And so ever since then, I'm like, okay, I'm going to roll with it. That's the name. I'm going to roll with it. So I've rolled with it since. And he's pleased. I'm pleased. And we just keep on rocking and rolling.
Straight with no chaser. Only on the Black Love Poetry Series. Spoken Word Network. The Flame Within Mr. Whisper. And Akil Ali.
Father, forgive me for I'm a creature of habit. With that Creole at the pot just like it's magic. The struggle really my people hurt so badly. 40 days and 40 nights, it ain't no fasting. Father, forgive me for I'm a creature of habit. With that Creole at the pot just like it's magic. The struggle really my people hurt so badly. 40 days and 40 nights, it ain't no fasting. Now more than ever, I've been looking past the mirror in an empty place, straight to the source, to all these broken things, moving in silence through the darkness within. Ahead, of course, seasick from the wave, but I still hang ten.
Are you a business owner in need of some reasonably priced advertising for your business or brand? Black Love Poetry Series is having a grassroots deal. That's right. We're helping our fellow entrepreneurs, brand ambassadors, even our event promoters in these trying times with a 10-day free trial of aggressive online advertising so you can experience our custom ad campaigns. We'll work diligently for you on any budget. Anywhere from digital flyers, commercial production, to our television and radio features. Qualify today for this free introductory offer and start thinking outside the box in this highly competitive market. Call today, 864-660-3226 for a phone consultation.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for Black Love Poetry Awards 2020? Who will be the Artist of the Year, the Oral Diction Author of the Year, Outstanding Poet of the Year, Black Love's Essential Worker of the Year? Don't miss this incredible award show, March 6, 2021, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. Broadcasting live on Facebook, IT Replayed, and YouTube on all our Black Love Poetry Series network pages and channel. And of course, www.blacklovepoetryseries.com, where Black Love is all love.
I love it. I love it. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't take his bed. He was trying to get somebody, some planet out there.
Wow. I didn't realize it was only 6 years.
6 years.
It seems like the work ethic that you've been putting down, just on the YouTube alone and the videos I've seen on Facebook, it's like, I don't know, where you go live twice a day? What's going on?
Wow.
Well, when I go live, I'm sorry. When I go live, it's motivational speaking.
Okay.
YouTube, I just started my YouTube channel this year. But I strongly believe as an artist, because I really feel like I'm artists, especially spoken word artists, we don't get taken seriously because we don't execute consistently. We're always looking for features, and when we don't have features, we're not promoting and marketing ourselves like we should. And I feel like before we can reap the harvest, we have to prepare to receive it. And so it's necessary for us to build our links. It's necessary for us to build our catalog. It's necessary for us to have digital footprint. Depending on what type of harvest you're trying to accomplish, it's necessary for you to remain consistent in executing, working on something. And so that's why you'll always see me consistent, working on something, building something, producing something, collaborating something, because I'm building something. If you're building something, you should stay busy.
Right.
And so that's why.
Right. Wow.
Very
no
true.
Doubt.
Very true.
So what is the biggest misconception people have about aliens?
Oh, Jesus. You asked me.
You laugh like, do we have the time? That's that kind of laugh. Do we have the time?
You asked me earlier what was off limits. This ain't off limits though, but I'm a giver, I'm an empath, I'm a healer. I pour out my virtue into everything that I'm doing, regardless of whether I'm playing the lead role or a follower. If I believe in the vision, I fit jointly in as a tool and a device to bring it to pass, and there's rarely a time where I'll say no. As of lately, because I do so much and I'm always doing so much and I'm balancing so much in my personal life as well as my career, as well as mentoring and life coaching, on top of some personal projects I'm working on that are unreleased yet, there was standards that had to be placed on my artistry. And so whereas it used to be so simple for people to inbox me or send me invites or just reach out to me randomly out the blue and be like, yo, alien, or would you do this? And I would be like, okay, because I genuinely like doing it. That's changed.
Right.
There's protocol that's been set into place. You have to email me. You have to speak to my manager. You have to schedule. You have to request. You have to be patient. You have to wait. You have to contact me in advance because I have a schedule that cannot be changed or altered for the sake of whatever it is that you want from me. And so in the time of me placing standard on my artistry now, I've had different responses from people like they think I'm Hollywood, or I'm funny acting, or I've changed, or
yeah,
type of way. And my thoughts on this is that I know what God has in store for my life. I know the standard that God set in place on my life. I'm a blessing, and I don't say it arrogantly. Anybody, I can provide references, and anybody that I've worked with, that I've done any work with, collaboration, nonprofit, any world, mentor, life coaching, those are my references, and they will tell you when I step in, I pour my soul in. I don't limit anything that I pour in. And so because I carry that type of integrity and that character with me, it is necessary for me to protect that or protect my life. And so I'm not worried about people calling me funny acting. I'm not worried about people telling me I switched up. I mean, my thing is this, baby. I'm elevating. I need you to come up a little higher with me if you want to work with me.
Yes. Preach.
And do business right. Because I have a few friends now. I got to talk to managers and stuff. And at first, I got like everybody else, like, wait a minute, geez, switched up. But then I understood. It's like, wait a minute. If you want it done right, and you want to be in the schedule, talk to the person who's writing the damn schedule. That just common sense, right? So I was like, I got to open myself. And it was a wonderful experience. Like, oh, and they got me everything I need because I know how, and I know him. It had been 8 Sundays. It had been a month of Sundays before I got what I needed to do what I got to do. You know, where's the flyer? Where's this? Where's the picture? Where's, and all that means something. It's like when you start working with somebody who cares about their career.
Right.
That author story to the point where, hey, there's protocol that you got to go to so everything gets done. To the letter, on time, let's get it. I can appreciate now, and I don't take it offense. If whoever's taking offense that you are now organized, 9 times out of 10, they are still just off the cuff with it. And they just got to get organized. And once they do that, they'll appreciate what you bring to the table.
Yeah.
Is that, for one thing, everybody's on the same page. I don't have a manager trying to take me out here to maybe Indiana when I got a show and be more. Everybody on the same page, So I don't know.
Well, the offside to that is that typically when I am involved with the thing, like people are always like, "Oh my God, like you really did well," or "Thank you so much for doing this," and "Thank you for so much for doing that." Okay, well, if you want good work, you put in work to get good work. So if I'm not in the slightest, but I do realize how much I pour out. And so if you want good work, if you want to work with a person that's going to push, that's going to promote, that's going to solicit sponsorship, if you want to work with a person that's all about the vision, that's going to lay down their life for the sake of facilitating whatever your goal and objective is, it's not a difficult thing to follow order and protocol in order to accomplish that thing. And so that's why it's kind of like I brush everything off. I take it, whatever door God has for me, it's open. And so if that door isn't open, it's not mine, and I'm perfectly not content not walking through it.
And hey, man, we've been talking for a minute now. It's time to see what our beautiful sponsors have to offer and take a small break. If you're listening on blogtalkradio.com, by all means, you can join the conversation at the top of the hour. We are definitely going to open the mic for you to vibe with this sister and to ask any questions that you would like in reason. I know some pretty guys, but I think she got somebody.
I do. I'm taking.
Yeah. I saw the book.
All right now.
Oh yeah. She got her.
See, Akil, you about to open up a can. No, don't do that. Don't do that.
I already know what it is. That's sister in love. And when they in love, they don't talk about how much they in love. When they have problems, then you got a problem. You ain't gonna hear that. But that's sister there. Look at it. She gone. She in love. But anyway.
Yeah. Very much so.
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that.
We're gonna go to break. we're going to go to break, and we'll be back right after this, y'all. Indeed.
Want to sanitize your business or home? Enjoy some peace of mind knowing you did everything you could do to protect your family and your customers and their families. Cleaning only removes some of the harmful germs. Sanitizing kills that germ. Go the obvious mile. Protect your family today. Call 267-291-4489 or visit them on www.badcleaningservices.com. Serving Pennsylvania, New Jersey, and Delaware.
Are you a business owner in need of some reasonably priced advertising for your business or brand? Black Love Poetry Series is having a grassroots deal. That's right. We're helping our fellow entrepreneurs, brand ambassadors, even our event promoters in these trying times with a 10-day free trial of aggressive online advertising so you can experience our custom ad campaign. We'll work diligently for you on any budget, anywhere from digital flyers, commercial production, to our television and radio features. Qualify today for this free introductory offer and start thinking outside the box in this highly competitive market. Call today, 864-660-3226 for a phone consultation.
Black Love Poetry Series presents Let 'Em Speak Youth Poetry Slam Week, October 26th through November 1st, broadcasting on www.blacklove.poetryseries.com all week long. These incredible young talents will be taking over the network by featuring, participating in our workshops, and of course, slamming. Join our celebrity judge panel and vote only on your spoken word network.
And we are back on the Akil Ali Show with April J, featuring none other than spoken word artist, Alien. Are we at the top of the hour already?
No, we are only at 8:41, but talking to this sister here, it feels like you just home. It feels like you just chopping it up with an old girlfriend. You look like you sitting in the kitchen. She probably got a glass of wine over there. I got to have the tea. She probably got a glass of wine. It's fine. Drink for me. Oh, you got the water? Okay, I got the tea. I'll take the tea.
I'm ready for my plate. But anyway, I'll take the poem instead.
Okay. Another poem? Okay.
Yeah, man.
We were just talking about me being in love. I am very much in love. Shout out to Baby. That's his, you get a title that's not your government. That's his name, Baby. This is dedicated to him. It's called Say Baby. Say Baby. I mean, I've seen brown eyes before, but you got the pyramids and stars and your shit got me daydreaming about throne rooms, fresh linen, and Thanksgiving when I look at you. Say, black man, your skin is golden. You stay dripping. Don't always get the praise you're due, but I appraise you. You priceless. Got the weight of the world rotating around your crown and the sound of gunshots, the news and confusion of using your earlobes. But I just want to apply some love to your life. Wanted you to know that when you cry, I cry. When you hurt, I hurt. And when you're in search of your reflection, my image is way more than a surface. Beauty is only skin deep, but a woman that fears the Lord keeps virtue in her bag. I'm balling, baby. Got stacks on stacks on stacks on racks and face. But I ain't a good little baby that's always gonna listen. I'm hard-headed, passionate, and a little bit crazy, but only for you, and it's in a good way. Like I ain't gonna have to pop pills, because the fix I only need is you. Apply some act right to the movement, power to the people. As long as we groove and we can keep it congruent, we can be rhythm and blues. I stay jazzy. splashy like brass, dousing my man in good energy to keep him happy. It's an organic act for me. I stay on tippy toes, reaching for kisses and fluent and speaking life and praying. I'm a regular Super Saiyan on my Hindu name I say. Confucius say, in Jesus' name we pray. And I always got time to crack a joke or two. Because when you laughing, you're smiling. And your smile is the most beautiful thing. Ain't never seen a more perfect sunset framed in a face before. And your skin is the color of royalty. Might call you daddy, might call you king, just so long as I call you come. Show up like the God you are. Step on the scene, creating, making life brand new. All praises to Allah with your sexy priest, head of the household ass. Hey, leader, hey, take me to the king. I got all this love to bring. I am my own offering. Jokes, baby. But I stay cheerleading for the finer things like promises that don't result in apology and love that's being felt without arguing. Two separate energies vibing, orbiting each other, elevating and timing, finding ourselves combining, flowing in harmony. You spitting lyrics, I play a beat. When I'm operating in authority, you're not trying to silence me because you know a black woman's voice is power and healing. It is the content of hymnals and the orifices of lips kissing tiny foreheads at night. A black woman's voice is life to the black man in the world that seems to want to see him dead, yet I see him, I see you, ruling nations and governing accomplishments. I see you as the CEO of your own empire. I see fire in your ambition where wishes aren't wishes but moments of reality. I know the potential you hold, and I will never try to hold things over your head. Just never give me ammunition. We ain't got to make war, just love. We can fit tightly together like gloves. You slide into me, I receive you in bed, in convo, in intellectual stimulation, in all of the things that you're saying. Just make it all true. And I got you like a crackhead keeps irons and iron boards to sell. We can shoot up on one another, stay missing each other when distance can't forgive one another's absence. But when we're reunited, we stay laughing, flirting, and providing strength for both of us to hold on and get through. I'll follow you as long as we're going somewhere. Be every bit of the man that God deemed you to be, because it's key for a woman's complete submission, and we'll stay in good business. I love to witness and experience a man be a man, and it's every woman's dream to just be a woman instead of a woman that's trying to be everything her man isn't. It's real in the field. I'm looking for milk and honey in our interactions. You're my hitter, and I'm your ace. Grace and mercy, agape and Ubuntu. You Quincy Jones to my Q. I'm O'Shawn to your Shango, and we both Django to the world. A force that can't be fucked with. Black man, black man, black man. Just wanted you to know that you're the shit. Hey, King. Hey. That's you.
Hey, boo, can you get an ow?
Ow. I mean, I know that's Cardi B thing, but on that one.
Hello?
Girl, I need a handyman.
What's going on over there?
This house is falling apart from the railing to these raggedy steps.
Sis, you need a handyman on the go. I've recently hired him to install my ceiling fan, and he mounted my brand new 80-inch TV on my bedroom wall, plus some other jobs around the house.
Oh, but can he handle furniture assembly or junior swing set? These days, the amusement park and the playground has to be right in the backyard.
Honey, that's easy. Consider that handled. Dealing with a handyman on the go. As a matter of fact, dial this number. You ready? 678-502-8269.
Thanks. I will.
Polyphonic Studios is a state-of-the-art recording studio and content creation company located in Bourne, Massachusetts. They specialize in the production of music, podcasts, audiobooks, voiceovers, and sound design for film and video. They firmly stand by the motto, you're gonna love the way you sound. Polyphonic Studios was created by and for producers, engineers, and musicians, with a custom-built system designed to create sound recordings of the absolute highest quality. They are equipped to work with everybody from voice actors, singers, bands, music producers, podcasters, and record labels. Contact them today at polyphonicstudios.com or follow them on social media, Facebook and Instagram at Polyphonic Studio.
Your spoken word network, powered by Black Love Poetry Series on Roku TV.
Oh my God, the love. Now, if that does not empower that black man, if that does not uplift, inspire, motivate him to get off his behind, stay off his behind, and get on that grind and do for you, woman. See, some brothers I hear want that from their lady, that respect, that loyalty, that push, that drive, that motivation. I just hope that some of those brothers are listening and they step up to the plate in the cause. I ain't trying to say nothing here. I'm just saying, you know, for those out there, because you can't drop a piece like that, brothers, and not be paying attention. Don't be snatching your head left and right. My camera may not be working tonight, but I can see you just fine, Mr. Ali. Just fine, Mr. Ali. Just saying, you know.
Listen. A beautiful piece, sister. Beautiful piece. The metaphors in there, the pearls, the wisdom, pearls of wisdom in there. Your transparency from the heart. If that brother ain't feel that, he ain't alive.
That brother created that. How about that? I love my man.
That's even better.
I can tell you. I can tell. That's the main ingredient to that thing.
Yes.
It's wonderful to express, to have somebody express their deepest, truest feelings poetically. You know what I mean? So that's wonderful, man. Shout out to you guys. I love to see black love. That's what we all about. See the name? Black love.
Poetry series.
So I love to see that. So you ain't got the panic. I know you're in love. Check out the messenger. Anyway.
Now we know the real reason why she ain't checking that messenger.
Peace, y'all.
Hey, and if that's the reason, bow down to you. Don't touch it.
In peace. My brother. I love to see black folks. In love. But anyway, yeah, man. Beautiful piece. A lot of my pieces have to do around love and the promotion of black love and my deepest feeling. I'm a little mushy. I'm a little mushy at times. But hey, it's just me being transparent, so I can see it in your eyes. Sister, you was like,
I know. You see the glow on her and everything? Just looking all yummy over there.
But
he did it to her.
I want to take you back a little bit. I see what your pen does when you feeling all loved up. What's your pen sounding like when you mad as fuck?
Now you know.
I'm not gonna put. I ain't got a piece like that, but I'm not gonna put me and baby's business out there. But you know what though? So the thing is this: I have a strong personality, and he loves that about me. That's one of the reasons why he was so drawn to me. Then when that other side came out, he checked me. Our first we had, he checked me.
Wow.
He told me I'm not going to tolerate that. I don't deserve that type of treatment. And at first I was prideful, and I was like, "What you talking about? Like, who do you think you are?" And then it took me to humble myself because that's my man, and he didn't deserve that type of treatment. And so I apologized to him. It's not about what you guys say when we get out of control. It's about how you say it. Like, check us in love. Check us in authority. Don't go back and forth with us. Just make it simple. I'm not tolerating it, and I don't deserve it. Leave it on the table. Let us soak it up. If we don't soak it up, we ain't your rib. If we soak it up, we your rib.
Right.
Look, you don't got the man speeches over there, alien.
That's real rap, though. That's real rap. It's like you gotta set them boundaries early. Like, no, we ain't doing that.
Right, ain't none of that over here.
Right. Not the Jody moment. Okay.
Here's my antidote. My antidote is pray together.
Yeah.
9 times out of 10, you will no longer be mad with that person after you pray together. That's real rap. Real rap. I'm talking about some everyday frivolous stuff like, and the good Lord will inspire you to be a better man or woman, said whatever the situation is. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's my antidote for that. That's what I was taught to do. You know what I mean? And kudos to you guys. So yeah, y'all know I'm mad pieces, huh? No? Okay.
No, I don't.
I understand.
In fact, that's what stuff is dealing with him. I don't know what love pieces that I ever have in my life.
Right. So give me a piece that embodies your motivational speaking then. When you're trying to motivate others to go the right path or to get past the pain.
Ooh.
Oh, they ain't tell you about Kill Ali? Yeah, the conversation dictates both. Yeah. Those that's listening on blogtalkradio.com, you like to join the conversation. Get your pieces ready. 516-666-9808. Simply press 1 so this beautiful lady will know exactly you're ready to get your piece.
You said a motivational piece?
Yeah.
Well, all of my pieces, I guess I'm kind of thrown for a loop because, like, all of my pieces are motivational to me.
Hey,
okay.
Listen, it's your world.
Somehow, some way.
It's your world.
Let's see. Okay, gotcha. I don't have a title for this one. It's a piece in regards to being a healer. Would that be acceptable?
Nice. Yeah.
I had a gun tip shoved at my chest. The gunman upped the pole so quickly. I wasn't wearing a vest because it was unexpected, and it was done with the intentions of not being hidden. No face mask, no threats. It was subtle arrests like cardiac. I was apprehended by stress, depression, narcissism, and anxiety. It was literally almost like I had waved a white flag without fighting, and the gunman's trigger finger was attached to my humility. I didn't plead for my life, but rather offered it, unknowingly granting intimacy and access to spaces in me that hadn't been earned. See, sometimes I be the worst landlord for my own temple. I don't collect the rent for my loyalty. I sympathize when I should be evicting. I dismiss late fees while being taxed by my own convictions. I grant forgiveness to debts while chapter 13 my own virtue. It was a stick up from an enemy that I had tried proving my worth to. Click, click, I would never hurt you. Click, click, I know you've been wounded. Click, click, I see your pain. Click, click, you're safe with me. Click, click, I understand. I pressed my chest against the opening of a barrel several times, thinking that the chamber will show me mercy. Hoping that shots fired will be bubbles, praying that the shooter won't use hollow tips, thinking that the poison and toxins of their intentions won't burrow deeply through my flesh, sever my nerve endings, numb my compassion, and paralyze my senses. But death had never even crossed my mind, not even close. Like the many boundaries I had set that had already been crossed by the disrespect of the shooter, the mishandling of my respect, the neglect of my trust, the abuse of my empathy, the reduction of my character, the accusal of my good being ill spoken of, the shrugs that now replace my confidence, the low self-esteem that consistently coached me into corners, taught me how to worship false idols. Forget the God that made me. Forget the God that created you. Forget the God that was greater in me than the enemy that's always taking shots at my integrity, always taking shots at my patience, always taking taking shots at my character, always taking shots at my helping hand, always taking shots at my turning the other cheek, always taking shots at my happiness, always taking shots at my beliefs, always taking shots at my peace, always taking shots at my kindness, attempting to assassinate my joy, wanting to murder my optimism, putting a hit out on my purpose, searching for weak points to infiltrate, being tactical with misery. See, if the gunman had turned the gun on themselves, I would have pleaded for their life by offering mine. I would have told them that those bullets won't stop the pain, but that I am here for them. I would have put my hands up as if to show them that I meant them no harm. I would have told them that they are loved, valued, and appreciated. I would have called the paramedics and waited alongside them to ensure that they don't leave. I would have grieved with them while rivers of tears of their blood, of my blood, my tears run instead of their blood. I would have hugged them to show them that someone cared and bared the weight of their transgressions as if it were my soul that just got spared. But this is because I am a healer. And healers are almost always often talking others down off a ledge while having gun tips pointed at their own chest. Click, click. MP.
I got a name for you. I got a name for you. Call it Shots Fired. Shots Fired. That's that. Shots fired. Oh my
Just
God.
that last line alone, where you constantly got to be the one talking someone down from the ledge, and you are the one who really has that barrel pointed at you.
Right.
When you are the one who actually needs the talk more than you're giving the talk.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Those are those hard nights, those crying for no reason just to get it out, get up the next day and move on. You need that space and time and energy. Whew. And once again, the power behind your words. I swear, woman, you just, man, you can't help but feel the chills, and the energy just coming through the phone.
Thank you.
6 years my ass. Listen, you.
Right?
Well,
That's 6 years you just would own up to.
I've been healing my whole life. So, I mean, I think the hardest thing of being a healer is that you get taken for granted often, and you always get accused, and you always get thrown under. And then if you're not giving a person, sometimes people treat healers like their local drug dealer. Like, you're supposed to always pour spirit.
Oh yeah.
And if you're not giving it to them, then they're knocking you upside your head and holding you up at gunpoint and talking about you behind your back. Then you become the enemy. You're no longer their friend. Yeah.
Right. It's a thin line with that stuff.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It's a thin line. And then you can't make half a mistake. Half a mistake. Oh, you eat animals. Oh, you know.
Yeah.
You know, so hey, you know, that's why I love being the poetic shock jock, because ain't no telling what I'm gonna say. So I'm not a role model, but I will tell you when you messing up. How about that? Anyway, I just love my bag. You know, in my 40s, you know what I mean? I'm just loving and embracing just being a grown ass man.
Yes.
You know, just being secure in my own existence, in my own skin.
Yes.
And I had an epiphany, you know, about, you know, always trying to, because I was like the healer type, the fixer type. Yeah, I'm off that. I let God hit you. And, you know what I mean? Give you some words of wisdom, of course. You know, if I got love for you, you know, in my circle and stuff like that. But, you know, I got so much backlash of just trying to, you know, be that healer. So I applaud you guys for doing that. You know, I'm more of a sharer now.
Yeah.
You know, sharing information, giving people a platform to share their truth, their transparency to help and facilitate healing. I let the experts do the talking. Me, I'll just give you personal experiences. If you can, kick it with that, all right. If not, I don't know what else to tell you. Because I'm done.
Can't with you. Can't with you.
I'm so done. I swear to God. And it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to lick my wounds, keep it moving, and do the right thing for the right reason, and share my knowledge the best I can. But yeah, I give y'all all the props, teachers, educators, healers. That's what Black Love Poetry Series is all about. It's not just about poetry. It's about giving a platform from healers to teachers to motivators, singers, rappers. Everybody got a message in their own little way through the spoken word. And that's what we are, spoken word network. So what we got is a double bubble, maybe even triple bubble, y'all. We got a healer and a motivational speaker and poet that's in love. So, hey.
Now.
See, that's what I do.
See, that's an alien in you. See, that's why the deserved name.
Yeah, in the words of my bro Johnny C. Weaver, this is asking my foes what would they do now when their whole life been predicated on my downfall. I've been down, so what now? Never hear what a hater say. Only listen to your day ones. Eat good when you celebrate. My fam ready when the day comes. Look up, we shining. Mercedes Benz, we driving. Fur clad, we flying. On Facebook, they spying. They say the fam, I gotta watch, homie. I keep it real, I gotta watch phonies. I know the time, I gotta watch on me. I can't quit, I can't stop, homie. You knew where I came from, you know why I stay stunned. You wasn't with me when it got hard, or you didn't stay, don't say nothing. Had some folk that died on me, had some folk that lied on me, had some queens that I really liked, but I had to leave, so they cried on me. Lost time with my kids, fun times with my friends. Told them all just to hold on, it's gonna pay off in the end. Eviction notice and eviction notice. A couple times I became homeless. So when I said I can't call a dog, then the times I became phoneless. Slept at the center where I used to work. Under my desk with the yoga mat. Dreams took me to a galaxy, far away where Yoda at. But I got me a house on the same street. From a job, it was so sweet. But 6 months with no lights, no bed to sleep, and no heat. But Miss Kisses used to play for me. Tony Mac, he ride with me. So everybody that roll with me, fur clad, they gon' fly with me. Never hear what a hater say. Only listen to your day ones. Eat good when you celebrate. My fam ready when the day comes. Look up, we shining. Mercedes Benz, we driving. Fur clad, we flying. On Facebook, they spying. They say the fam, I gotta watch, homie. I keep it real, I gotta watch phonies. I know the time, I gotta watch on me. I can't quit, I can't stop, homie. You knew where I came from, you know why I stay stunned. You wasn't with me when it got hard, or you didn't stay, don't say nothing.